Hey, it's Hakan with Topdon. Today we're going to do a quick video showing you how to do Nissan AutoAuth with Topdon tools. We're going to use a couple of different tools just to show you how the process looks on a couple of different tools. The registration process on the AutoAuth website is the same, and the requirements are also the same as when you are doing Stellantis, aka Chrysler. Again, this is specifically for the North American region. The process may vary if you're in a different region of the world. So, the registration process, you have to register with AutoAuth. You need to sign up the specific tool serial number you're going to use. You need to purchase the AutoAuth annual subscription from AutoAuth, and you need to purchase a subscription from the vehicle manufacturer also in addition. Furthermore, you have to have strong, stable internet during all AutoAuth activities, and you also have to have your tool fully updated to the latest version. If your subscription is expired, you may not be able to unlock the secure gateway. If your tool is not fully updated, you may also not be able to unlock the secure gateway. So again, just keep those things in mind as we get into the rest of the video. So let's go ahead and we'll get started. Alright, so we're going to take you through unlocking the secure gateway with the Phoenix Max. The process is going to be largely the same no matter what Topdon Phoenix Series tool that you are using. Of course, we want to make sure that our dongle or MDCI is fully updated on the Phoenix Max or the Phoenix Smart. And remember, in our recent video, that does have to be carried out separately from the tablet. All of the other Topdon tools, the update carries out directly via the tablet, so no additional steps on those products. So, first thing we have to do is make sure we have our operating system fully updated. So we'll go all the way down to the bottom on the settings. We're going to go right here to the screen where we have the version information. We're going to check for updates. We're also going to check and make sure we don't have any system upgrades. And basically we want to check this a couple of times just to make sure that there are no updates to the operating system. Once we've checked here for check for updates and system upgrade checked multiple times under the About tab, now we should be ready to go, assuming we do not have any updates specifically for Nissan software. So we're going to go back here to the Update Center. I do have a few updates pending, but I do not have any Nissan updates pending. So you can see as we go alphabetical, there is no Nissan listed here, so I'm fully updated on Nissan products. So then, we're just going to turn the key on, engine off on the vehicle. Make sure the key is in the run position with the engine off. And once we're in that position, we can hit the auto scan button. Now it's important to remember, should you experience any issues unlocking the gateway with the auto scan method, if you go in and perform the manual scan method, sometimes this can alleviate issues with AutoAuth properly handshaking or unlocking the gateway. So here we've reached the screen where we have the vehicle overview. We're going to hit scan. The tool is going to prompt us to unlock the gateway in just a moment here. If we hit automatically search, it'll ask us to confirm the vehicle identification information, which we can confirm. Once again, one more screen here asking us to confirm. And now it asks us if we want to unlock the secure gateway. We hit yes. And you can see here, it checks to make sure our software is up to date and valid. And again, this is only for US, Canada, Mexico. We're going to hit next. You can see here it shows the VIN number for the vehicle, the serial number for my tool, which has to be registered in the AutoAuth portal. And then my login name and my password has already been entered. And we're going to hit unlocking. And there you go. The secure gateway has successfully unlocked, and now we're ready to proceed with any services we plan to do on the vehicle. So as you can see, that was pretty easy and straightforward. Now we'll go ahead and show you an example on a couple other Topdon tools. Okay, so now we're going to walk you through the same process on the ArtiDiag series. So this is going to apply to the ArtiDiag 700, 600, and most of the other tools that are in this family will have a similar workflow to this. So like we said on the Phoenix series, we want to check and make sure we don't have any system updates first. So if we scroll all the way down and hit About, and then we hit Check for Updates, of course we have to make sure we're connected to the internet. We are. Everything looks good there. No updates there. We also want to double check and make sure there are no firmware updates for the dongle itself. Nothing there. We'll check here for system update. No updates there. Everything's up to date. So then we're going to check our vehicle software here to make sure we're fully up to date on the Nissan specific software. We'll scroll through here. There are no Nissan updates, so we are ready to proceed. So we're going to go ahead and cycle the key on the vehicle. And then we're going to go ahead and hit Diagnostics. And we can do the auto VIN if we wish. You can see our battery voltage is plenty good. And this is a Nissan. We'll hit Confirm. And we'll confirm the VIN. You can see it auto IDs it correctly. We'll hit Confirm. And now it's asking us to unlock for AutoAuth. So we have to make sure we enter in the right account information. So we'll pause the video here while I enter in the correct information. All right, so when we're on the screen, you see this is noting this is only for Europe. So we got to hit the Next button. And then we have to toggle to North America. And once we toggle to North America, now we will be able to enter our username and our password. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, assuming I have entered everything correctly, we're going to go ahead and hit the Unlock button. And we should unlock the gateway. So we'll give it just a moment. And you can see it unlocked successfully. So now we are ready to go ahead and proceed with vehicle service. So again, that was the ArtiDiag series, so it's going to be very similar on the ArtiDiag 700, 600, and similar products. Okay, so we're going to take you through the AutoAuth access with the TopScan on Nissan now. And we do have our VCI connected, which we can see right here with the green lightning bolt. And it's plugged into the data link connector on the vehicle. I'm just going to type in Nissan here and select the Nissan software. And I'm going to automatic ID the vehicle and hit Read for Read VIN. And it should automatically acquire the VIN here in just a moment. There's our VIN number. We're going to hit Confirm. There's our vehicle ID. Make sure that matches up with your vehicle. Then we're going to hit Confirm again. And you can see here, it's going to bring us to the AutoAuth access screen. And you can see it says the secure gateway is locked. We're going to hit Next because we're in the North American market region. So we're going to hit Next. It's going to take us to the AutoAuth login screen. You can see up here on the top, we have two different toggles. We have North America and we have other regions. We're in North America, so we need to make sure we have the North American region chosen. You need to make sure your VIN number matches the vehicle here. And then you need to make sure the serial number here matches your TopScan Pro. And once you've done that, you can enter in your user credentials here for AutoAuth. And I'm going to go ahead and do that and pause the video, and then we'll resume. Okay, so assuming I've typed in the right password and I've got the correct username, and I've paid all my AutoAuth fees for Nissan as well as the yearly AutoAuth fee itself, the VIN matches the vehicle, we're going to hit Unlock. And you can see here it's going to do the handshake with the server. And you can see the gateway has been unlocked successfully. So now we are ready to go ahead and do whatever vehicle service we're going to do. So if we're going to do something like any of the maintenance functions we see in here, or we're going to go in and clear something codes-wise, now we can do that since we have unlocked the secure gateway using AutoAuth and our TopScan Pro. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and we hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.